Okay, my friends, the next animal we are going to draw is going to be the giraffe. So make sure you have plenty of room. My giraffe's going to be pretty tall, right in through here. And he's going to have long legs because the giraffe legs are pretty long. And his body's going to go right here and his head's going to come up on this side. Now, if you want to do it in reverse so the head comes up this way, that's fine. Completely up to you. So find a spot on your paper where it's going to fit. If not, make sure your paper's turned over and facing vertical. So one thing about the giraffe is you're going to notice that giraffes, their bodies are not really going across like this. They're kind of angled. They have a little bit of a diagonal to them. So I'm going to make the oval for my giraffe. I'm going to make the oval for my giraffe looking like it's a little bit at an angle. And he's kind of has a bigger body. And I think somebody mentioned that the giraffes were the tallest animals. Is that right? Yeah. Yep. That was you. Yeah. Giraffes are the tallest animals.
I love giraffes. No whales.
Okay. Now, notice we're gonna do something the same as right here. Track me, 100%. Here we go. We're gonna do the same thing as kind of this animal right here because giraffes have the similar face as the zebras. That's why we did this one first. Now, are we going to put our head right here? No, because giraffes have nice tall necks. So I'm going to put my head here, and then I'm going to have my smaller circle. So you want a nice long neck. And then once you're done, remember what we did with the zebra? Straight line here and a curved line here. And then we're going to erase those two lines in the middle. For the giraffe neck, there's something that's a little different. The giraffes, when you come down the back of the neck, there's like a little bump right here before you get to the back. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to start at the head. I'm going to bring this down, and then I'm just going to gradually kind of create a little bump, and then down onto the back of the body. And then my other part of my neck is going to come right from the bottom of like the chin area. And it's going to come down, and it's going to get thicker and connect to the bottom of the oval. We can then erase this line right here. And if we want to show, I'm going to darken this part up right here, right where that chin is, and I'm going to erase just the top side of that curve. Remember, this is practice, so if your neck's not long enough now, when we do the next drawing, you're going to be able to make adjustments. This is practice. We are learning. Yep, we can do that too. We can do monkeys and snakes. Okay, let's keep going. Here's my eye with my, okay. And then we're going to go ahead again. You can put in your mouth, decide whether you want an open mouth or a closed mouth, and we have like a little nostril for our giraffe. Giraffes have kind of pointy ears that kind of come up, kind of like a triangle. Notice that I erased the head line in my ear, and I'm going to do another ear back here. What do giraffes have in the middle?
Horns.
Yeah, they have like little horns. So watch what I'm going to do for the horns. Here we go. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little curve here and a little curve here. I'm going to bring that up. I'm going to put like a little knobby at the top. Same thing on the other side. So do you see how the giraffes have the little horns? Now, if you can, are you going to see the head inside those little knobby horns? No, so if we can try and erase those little lines. It's kind of hard to do because they're so small. But there you go. This ear looks a little not right, but that's okay. We're practicing. All right, we're gonna be ready for the legs. Here we go. Giraffes have knobby knees, just like the table 7, please listen. The giraffes have knobby knees, just like the zebra does, only our giraffe legs are much longer. Now tell me something. Look at how my body is bent. Which legs do you think are gonna be longer? The back legs or the front legs? Front legs. But are they gonna be different when they get down here? Or are they going to meet up? They're going to be the same. They're going to meet at the same place. Same place. So let's start here with the front. And I'm going to bring my leg down. And right towards the middle, I'm going to create that little knobby knee. And I'm going to continue down here. Here's our front leg. And then we're going to create the back, the hip, or I should say the shoulder, right? Because the hip would be on the back. This would be the shoulder, right? So I'm going to create a curve here to show the shoulder. It's going to come down. I'm going to do, whoops, little knobby knee and come down, erasing this line as I go. So there's the shoulder. I can go ahead and put a line across the bottom, and then there is my hoof. Now remember, the back leg is going to be the similar thing. We want the knobby knees, please listen, we want the knobby knees to be about the same place. So here's the back leg. Ready? I'm going to bring this down. There's my knobby knee. It's going to come down right there. To show the back hip, here's the curve. Here's my back curve coming down, knobby knee, coming down. And then again, I have the hoof, making sure that your legs look like they're ending kind of on the same level. And we're erasing this line right here. Now, when we add the back legs, what do we have to make sure we do? Make them shorter. So let's go ahead and add the back leg. The back leg, when my back leg's coming in here, I need to make the bump a little bit higher, right? That bump has to come a little bit higher to show that it's further away. And then I need to end my foot higher up, my little hoof higher up as well. Here's the other one. Try and match the little bumps across from one another as best you can. Now, does it have to be absolutely perfect?
No.
No. There's our back legs. Now, what are we missing with the giraffe?
Spots.
Spots? Okay, let's save the spots for last. We're missing 2 other things. Oh, the tail. Okay. So let's put the tail in. The tail's going to be kind of short. Again, puffy little bit of fur on the back. We're missing something else. The mane. So again, up here, it starts in between the ears, right? So I'm going to start up here, right around where the little antennas or the little knobbies are, and it's going to come back. But look at what's going to happen. It kind of starts petering out right around where this bump is. This is where it's going to kind of stop around there. And then we can put in the spots. Now, are the spots going to be just circles? No, these are going to be kind of organic shapes, right? They're not going to necessarily look like circles, squares, triangles. These are called organic shapes. So I'm going to add my spots on my giraffe. And then our giraffe will be done. So you go ahead and you finish adding the spots on your giraffe. And then we're going to move forward and we're going to do a monkey and a snake.